What?
Have you seen my, oh, here it is. Whew, so tired. Work. You know what, Bob?
What?
I think I'd just like to go ahead and put up all the Christmas stuff as I'm putting off all the Thanksgiving stuff, and then leave the Christmas stuff up tomorrow as I'm taking all the Thanksgiving stuff down. Or maybe I should just put up all the Thanksgiving stuff and then put up the Christmas stuff as I'm taking the Thanksgiving stuff down tomorrow after everyone leaves? Or do you think it's too early to decorate for Christmas?
Well, whatever.
Oh, I think I'll just go ahead and put out all my pilgrims and forget it. Where's Jeremy? Where's Jeremy?
Out on the porch, I think.
Jeremy!
What is it?
Just wanted to know where you were.
I'm
Why
on
don't
your
you come in?
porch.
Oh, why don't you come in here and watch some TV?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, come on in and watch some TV.
Not right now.
Why don't
Maureen.
you? What?
Either go out there and talk to him or leave him alone.
Just a minute now. Why don't you come in here and play the piano?
Maureen!
I said, wait a minute. Huh?
I don't feel like it, okay?
Stop that!
I wasn't doing anything.
Except screaming in my ear.
I was not screaming. I was using my loud voice.
Well, whatever voice you were using, stop using it.
Bob,
What?
why do you have to be so hateful?
No, let's not start, okay? Do you know a 6-letter word for a subservient?
No, you better put that crossword down. Look for those pictures of your mother and all.
I'll get them.
First thing Marjorie's gonna do when she walks through that door is ask for those pictures.
I'll get them, I said.
What's on TV?
Nothing.
No movies?
No, something with Walter Matthau and Goldie Hawn.
Oh, that one where he's a dentist
Mm-hmm.
with Ingrid Bergman.
Mhm.
I don't want to see that.
Why not?
I don't like that Ingrid Bergman.
Why not?
You know why, Bob.
Now, how the heck am I supposed to know why you don't like Ingrid Bergman?
I just don't like the way she lives, that's all.
How do you know how she lives?
Bob, the whole world knows how she lives. What she started was a trend, and I just don't approve of her, and I'm not going to watch her on television.
Well, I'm sure she could give a big you-know-what whether or not you watch her on TV. Why can't I get this word?
What word is it?
A subservient.
How many letters?
6.
6-letter word meaning subservient. How about mother?
Aren't you something?
That's right, Bob. Oh, I'm something. Oh, there should be another word altogether for a holiday when you have them at your own house. I know this is a stupid question, but you didn't happen to talk to Jeremy when you got home from work today, did you?
About what?
Forget it.
About what?
Never mind.
What was I supposed to talk to
About
him?
getting a job, Bob. About getting a job. Now, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I did not talk to him about getting a job.
I knew you hadn't.
Well, then why did you ask me?
Just had to make sure, that's all. I think it's pretty sad to be 23 years old and not have a job of some kind.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, you should talk to him about it.
Why me?
Because you're his father, that's why.
Well, you're his mother.
Well, he never listens to me, he just gets all excited.
I don't think we should push him about it.
I don't know about you sometimes.
And why's that?
I just don't.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Jeremy!
Yeah?
Why don't you come in here and play the piano for a little while?
No, I don't feel like it,
It'll do
okay?
you good, you hear? It'll relax you.
Not right now.
I'm just gonna sell that old piano.
Wow, it looks good there.
Just looking at it makes me mad enough to spit. Jeremy never plays it anymore. Karen never plays it anymore. It just sits there. I'm gonna sell it and buy me a fur coat.
You're gonna have to sell more than that old piano. You're gonna have to sell about everything on that side of the room.
When I think of all the money we spent on piano lessons, we could have had another child on what we spent on piano lessons, 2 more. And do you think they appreciate it? No.
Flunky.
What?
6 letters, a subservient flunky.
Bob, you better put that down. Look for those pictures.
What is the matter with you?
Nothing.
He's got to want to talk to me too. It's not going to do me any good to talk to him if he's not going to listen.
How do you know he's not gonna listen?
He's at that age where you just...
Well, I don't know if you'd just try.
Listen, I come home from work every day. I change my clothes, I sit right here, I make myself available.
Well, then tell him.
He knows where I am.
Available. You make yourself available to the TV and the newspaper.
Oh, crying out loud.
Today you did the puzzle in both papers and didn't even ask me if I wanted to do one.
What? Here, do this one. I just started it.
I don't have time. Oh, someday there's going to be a holiday and I'm just going to sit around and do crosswords and let everybody else get everything together.
No, this is the last time we're doing it here. You just get too depressed.
I'm not depressed. I'm just dealing with reality. I haven't been a good mother. It's a psychological fact.
Would you mind explaining to me what the heck you were
No,
talking
I
about?
don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm going to go out and say goodbye to Jeremy and good night
Oh,
to Jeremy.
You just stepped on your little
Oh,
pilgrim.
no. I tore my head off.
What time's Karen coming home?
Oh, she said about 10, whatever that means. Every time she drives off with that Donald boy, I prayed for her.
Don't you think God has better things to do than watch after 2 college kids and a maverick?
Of course he does, Bob. That's where the angels come in. Hi, Jeremy. What you doing out here?
Nothing, just sitting.
Are you cold?
No,
Feels kind of chilly to me. You might catch a cold or something.
no, I won't.
Where's your jacket?
In the closet.
I haven't seen you wear it for a while.
Haven't needed it.
You still have it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you didn't leave it somewhere?
I'm positive.
Well, 'cause it's no trouble getting you another one if you did.
Mother, my jacket is hanging next to my blue shirt in the closet on the far right side.
Well, okay. Would you like me to run in and get it for you?
No, I don't need it, thank you.
Well, I guess I'll go on to bed then since you won't play the piano for me.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Are you going out later?
I doubt it.
You might want to get a good night's rest.
All right.
Can I fix you a Dr. Pepper or Coke or something?
No, thank you.
All
All
right.
right.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, well, your Aunt Marjorie asked me to get together some of the pictures of your grandmother that I want for what do you call it when you take a piece of cardboard, you paste a bunch of pictures all over it?
She's doing a collage and
Yeah.
going to put it up in the kitchen.
What for?
I don't know,
know.
some art class she's taking.
What's that smells so good?
Oh, I made some peanut brittle.
Oh, where is it?
Oh, no, it's all put away till tomorrow.
Can't I just have
No,
one piece?
till tomorrow, till
Just
tomorrow.
one?
It's all put away, leave it alone.
All right.
What are you doing home on time anyway?
Don't know, just damn.
How was the movie?
We didn't go. There was a line and Donald hates lines, so.
So you just went smooching instead.
You're so disgusting.
What did you do?
Why?
She's just trying to make conversations
I
all.
think it's terrible that parents can't take an interest in their children's lives.
We went to Donald's father's country club and played electric darts for an hour and a half. Isn't that interesting?
Don't they serve liquor there?
Of course.
You didn't drink anything, did you?
Donald and I split a pitcher of beer.
Ooh, yuck. I don't know how you drink that stuff.
How much grass did you smoke?
What is the matter with you?
I'm just teasing you.
Well, don't.
What? Why? Are you gonna pout?
Will you just
Are
stop it
you
already?
pout? Oh, a streetcar's gonna run over that bottom lip any second. Watch out! Here it comes! Ding, ding, ding!
I'm telling you right now, if you do or say anything like that when Donald comes over here for dinner next week, I'm never gonna speak to you again.
I wouldn't even dream of it. I think I'll wear my howdy doody outfit. I think you'd really like
I'm
that.
just gonna tell him not to come.
Do you think you were dressed well enough for the country club?
See? Well, you see, this is the whole reason why I don't like to talk about what I do.
Don't be mad. It was just something I wanted to know for myself. I've never even been inside the country club. I have no idea what they wear.
Mother, the entire civilized world wears jeans now. Besides, there wasn't anybody there, just a bunch of high school kids running around in golf carts.
High school kids.
What?
What do you think? You're a middle-aged grandmother or what?
There's lots of difference between 18 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
What is the matter with you?
I've been just teasing you.
Well, I'm not in the mood.
Well, be an old stick in the mud then.
I guess I'll go on to bed.
I haven't thought of this picture in years.
What picture?
Let me see.
It's Jeremy in his old paladin outfit. Isn't he something?
Oh, Paladin.
A cowboy suit. It's that one that guy wore on that TV show. What was it? What was the name of it?
Have gun, will travel.
Yeah. There's another one. I wonder how many of these are.
Bob, you made 40 copies of that picture.
No, I
Yes,
didn't.
you did. We had them done at that portrait studio on live.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, why are you smiling then?
Why'd you make 40 copies?
I did not make 40 copies.
Bob, you did too. We took them down when we went to see my mother, and you would hand them out to everybody, and you'd say, now wait a minute, you'd say, did I tell you I was friends with the famous cowboy? And then you would hand him that picture.
Well, that sure is a cute picture.
I don't like that straw in his mouth.
You're kidding me. That's what makes the whole expression. You see, that's what happens to children when they start out. They start out so cute, and then they
And
just...
then they end up like you.
Oh, I have been wounded by my own grateful daughter's tongue.
Where's Jeremy gone out?
No, he's out on the back porch.
There's hundreds of these pictures.
Bob, you're supposed to be looking for that picture of your mother.
I know what I'm supposed to be looking for.
Why don't you go out and sit with your brother?
Why?
Just to talk to him.
I have some reading to do.
You can take a minute and say hello to your brother.
I think maybe I should leave him alone.
Well, maybe.
I'm gonna go on to bed now. We got
Good
early day
night.
tomorrow, and we got lots to do. So don't stay up all night.
All right, I
Okay,
won't.
you too, Bob. All right.
All right.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, Jeremy.
Good night.
See y'all in the morning.
All right.
God.
Hey, not so loud.
There's something wrong with her.
She's just nervous.
Nervous about what?
Well, about having all those people over tomorrow.
By all those people, you mean Uncle Hal's family?
Well,
Well, it's 4 people, and it's 4 people we see all the time.
yeah, well, it doesn't make any difference.
You know, Jeremy was screaming in his sleep last night.
Yeah, I heard him.
Did Mother?
I don't know. I didn't ask, and she didn't mention it.
Maybe that's what's making her so. Well, Daddy, do you know where Mother put the peanut brittle?
No, just leave it alone.
Well, she's gone to bed.
She's gonna hear you eating it.
Well, I was talking to Donald about
I can't hear you. Will you come in here?
Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow.
What about Donald?
Oh yeah, we were talking. I guess the other day we went to this symposium thing on authority, and one of the speakers was a Green Beret vet talking about the problems and all and coming back. And anyway, the upshot of it all was Donald and I got to talk about Jeremy, and he knows. He has some friends who are over there, and they're having some serious adjustment problems too.
Shit.
What?
The last thing we need for you to do is go around telling your friends about this family's personal problems.
Daddy, all I
I don't
said.
care what all you
but all
was.
I said
I don't care what you said was. Don't say anything at all.
God!
Serious adjustment problems. What is that? Some psychology crap?
It's not crap.
Oh, it's all crap.
Well, I don't think so.
Well, I'm paying for it, and I do.
God, I don't even know why I came home on time.
Why don't you just watch some TV?
Maybe I'll go sit outside and talk with Jeremy a minute.
Oh, well, now there's a great idea. Go out there and talk to him, then you can come back in here and analyze his case for me.
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Why don't you do that reading you got?
Well, Mother
I don't
said.
care what Mother said was.
You know, maybe he's just waiting for someone to come out there and talk to him.
Yeah, well, maybe, but it's not one of us.
Well, who could he talk to who would care or listen better than his own family?
What does that mean anymore? That doesn't mean doodly squat anymore.
I don't think you have a full appreciation for the underlying principles of family living.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Go out there and talk to him till you're blue in the face if that'll make you happy.
Thank you. I'm just gonna go see how he is, and then I'm gonna come back in and do my reading.
Great, fine.
You busy?
Do I look busy?
What are you doing?
Nothing, just doing.
Well, I'm gonna do it with you.
All right.
Actually, the main reason why I came out here was to get away from in there. Mother's been acting so weird lately.
I haven't noticed any difference.
Well, today I went to the kitchen to get a glass of water and she hopped all over me. Why do you always have to get a clean glass for water? Why can't you use the same glass twice? I spent half my life washing glasses. You'd think she was Sisyphus or something.
Sisyphus?
Yeah, you know who that is.
I do.
He's the guy who rolled the rock up the hill, you know, and when he got to the top, he rolled back down and then he had to start all over again. He did it for an eternity.
Life stuff?
Well, of course, it's just a myth.
It's so tough too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So,
what do you want to talk about?
nothing.
Nothing at all?
Not really, no.
Well, why?
Because I don't like that kind of conversation.
What kind?
Forced.
Well, let's have the type of conversation you do like.
I like to talk to myself.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I see. In other words, you'd rather talk to yourself than talk to me.
I didn't say that.
Fine, I'll leave you alone. Excuse me for caring.
Forget it.
Well, you don't have to be so nice about it.
No problem.
You know, I'm not going to get mad at you because I know you have personal problems.
Really? I do? Tell me, Karen. What are all these personal problems that I have?
I don't know the medical term for it, but I think you can describe it as being a terminal jerk.
Nice chat.
Good night.
Well,
I'm not going to even try anymore. I officially give up.
that is a great idea.
You can't say I was apathetic.
Never crossed my mind.
Good night.
Hey, you gonna do some of that reading you got?
Some of it.
All right, well, remember, we're getting up early tomorrow.
How early is early?
Now, breakfast will be ready around 8.
8 o'clock? What for?
I just told you, breakfast.
Well, I don't want breakfast.
Well, it's only one morning.
It's a holiday. I should sleep until at least 10.
Yeah, well, maybe she won't get up so early.
Oh, she will. Just you wait.
All right, well, I'll see you in the morning.
All right, Adam, bushy tail.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy?
Shit. Oh, God!
Bob,
What?
are you all right?
I'm fine. Go back to sleep.
What happened?
Nothing. Go back to sleep.
I'm sorry.
I tell you, I just can't win for losing.
What do you mean?
Well, I was sneaking some of that peanut brittle that your mother made.
Oh, Mom made some peanut brittle?
And yeah, she said it was for tomorrow, and I thought I'd be real clever and sneak some, and you caught me.
Well, she probably counted all the pieces before she put them in the can. She get up really early checking tomorrow.
You think?
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, good night.
hey, you want some of this?
No,
Well, good, because I didn't want to give it to you anyway.
I know. Good night.
Hey,
What?
did I ever tell you that I was friends with a famous cowboy?
What?
Have gun will travel reads a card of a man, a soldier, a fortune in the savage land. You remember that?
Yeah. Well,
No, you keep it. I think I got an extra one.
all right.
Hey, can I show you something?
I was kind of.
No, it's only gonna take a second. It's only gonna take a second.
All right.
Now, you're not gonna think badly of me when I show you this. You're not gonna think your old man's a dumbass now, are you?
No,
Okay. Promise me.
I promise.
And don't laugh.
All right.
Because if you laugh, you're gonna hurt my feelings.
All right.
If you hurt my feelings, I'm gonna have to bop you in the middle of next week.
I promise.
All right. There.
Your report card.
Yeah. Not so hot, huh?
You made a B in PE.
What? No, that was an F. I changed it to a B on the way home.
You did a good job.
Yeah. Look on the back of the card.
Yeah.
Look at the signatures.
Okay.
Look at the last one on the card.
What about it?
You see, I went into the wrong profession.
Are you trying to say you forged it?
Not forged. That's criminal. I copied that. So, what year is on that card?
1941.
Okay, so 1941 from 1973 is.
32 years ago.
Yeah, I was afraid it was going to be something like that. So, how old was I? I was
17.
How did you do that so fast?
I made A's in math. You made D's.
Hey, now don't get smart. So I was 17. I think I was absent a lot that year.
41 days says here.
Yeah, well, anyway. When I got that card, I took it home and I spent about 3 hours practicing your grandmother's signature. I mean, I think I did a pretty good job. It's not anything I'd ever done before. You know, she must have known because I always had to have her sign them before I handed them back, and this time she never asked, and I just kept thinking she forgot. I went through that whole summer just cringing every time she got mad, thinking that she'd remember she called the school up and I'd get in all sorts of shit. But she never did. Anyway, we were going over there a long time ago. You were still in elementary school. We were going over there for your sister's birthday. I was going through that old box for some reason. I came across that old card in the bottom, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna take this with me. I'm gonna show it to her. We're gonna have a little laugh about it. So anyway, after dinner, we were sitting around in the den watching something on that old Magnavox that she had, and I went to reach into my pocket and try to pull it out, and I couldn't. I thought, you know, this is just silly. So I tried to reach in my pocket to try to pull it out, and I couldn't. So we left, and about a month or so later, we went back over there, and I took the card again, and the same thing happened. I tried to reach into my pocket to try to pull it out, and I couldn't. Every time we went back over there after that, I never took the card again, but every time after that, I always thought about it. Every time I saw her. I remember at your grandmother's funeral, the whole time it was going on, your Aunt Marjorie, she was sitting in the corner just crying and crying and crying. All I could think of is that I had never shown my mother that card.
Well, from the look of it here, I say you done about the right thing.
Yeah, you never know now. You never did anything like that, did you?
What, forgery part?
No, not forged.
Copy, no.
No, I didn't think you did. Would you told me if you had?
I don't know. I skipped Sunday school some my junior year, most of my senior year. That's about it.
So no regrets then?
None that I want to talk
Why
about.
don't you want to talk about them?
Because?
Because why?
Just because? Isn't that what you used to say?
Yeah, well, that was wrong of me.
Well, it's too late to change that now.
I think maybe you're too hard on yourself. You ever think that?
Maybe.
You want to know what I think
About what?
about you?
I don't see why we have to get into this.
No,
right
we're not
now.
going to get into anything.
Yes, we are.
No,
You gotta lecture me about my
no,
life.
I'm not. I just want to
Listen,
talk.
I know what you think, all right? We go through this at least once a year.
Why are you being so defensive?
I'm not being offensive.
I just want to talk to you.
All right, go ahead.
All right, now it's getting to the point with you. And I could be wrong about this. I'm not saying that this is the way it is, but from what I see, you seem to feel so sorry for yourself that it has almost crippled you. And if you don't put an end to it, I mean, the longer it goes on, the harder it is to stop. And one day you're going to wake up and you've got nothing to show for your whole life but bitterness. I know people that this has happened to, Jeremy.
Okay.
And let me tell you something else. There are worse things to happen to people than fighting wars.
If you're gonna tell me again how many people die of car wrecks each year, you can stop right there.
What about car wrecks?
You said that more people died of car wrecks every year than they did in Vietnam.
I may have said
No,
that.
and I may have did.
I'm not saying I didn't, Jeremy. I'm just saying it's worse. Just throw your life away, to do nothing with yourself. Just lie around the house.
I'm going to school.
2 days a week, Jeremy. You're taking 2 classes. I think maybe you should find some part-time jobs, some volunteer work. Anything that would get you up and moving around some people.
You're tired of me lying around the house?
I don't think it's a good idea for you to spend your time doing nothing.
All right, fine. You know what? I'll just leave then.
Now, that's not what I
If it
meant, damn
bothers
it.
me being here, I just pack up my stuff and go.
Okay, all of a sudden, I'm the villain again? Every time I try to talk to you or help you, you react.
No. You know what? I don't want your help. I don't need your help. Whenever I asked you for anything, I mean anything at all,
You don't.
and yet you're offended by me lying around the house.
I never said I was offended.
No, you implied.
I didn't imply a damn thing, Jeremy. All I said was I didn't like you lying around the house. That's all I said.
And I'll just leave then. Listen, it's not that big a deal. I've been thinking about it for some time.
Well, this is the first time I've heard anything about it.
I've been getting pretty damn sick of it for some time.
Oh, yeah? Sick of what?
All of it. Everything.
All of what?
You know what? I don't want to talk about
No,
it.
no,
I
all
want to go
of
to
what?
bed.
All of what, Jeremy? You have gone this far. I want to know. All of what?
Everything. The people, the attitude,
And?
the weather in this
And?
town. Being judged all the time?
Who's judging you?
Oh, come on.
No, I want to know. Who do you think is judging you?
You just did?
Me.
Come on.
When I said that thing about you lying around the house,
Among other things?
Jeremy, lying around the house is not a judgmental thing. It's a simple statement of fact. When I come home from work and I see you lying on the ground, cleaning your gun, watching Gilligan Island reruns, I have to force myself to remember that you're 23 years old.
That's not even what I'm talking about.
Well, it is what I'm talking
And
about.
yet you felt compelled to tell me that I feel sorry for myself and that I don't go out enough.
All right, no, wait a minute, damn, that's, no, what, man, I didn't actually mean that you meant.
No, you didn't mean it. You just said it.
All right, now wait a minute. All right, I'm the asshole, okay?
Okay.
I know that you had a tough time over there. But don't you think that you can just forget it and go on?
Over there. You can't even say it. It's Vietnam.
I'm being civil, Jeremy. You can be civil.
I'm being civil.
All right. All that Vietnam, it's over. It's done. It's finished, period. Can't you just forget it and go on?
No.
Have you ever thought what you're going to do if you leave here?
Yeah.
And
What's the difference?
I want to know.
Bum around, find a job, go to LA.
What kind of job?
I don't know, pumping gas, I guess.
Well, if that's all, why can't you do that here?
Because I hate here.
No, not so loud.
Because here makes me sick. Right? Because I can go to Los Angeles where nobody knows me, and I can disappear and it won't make a bit damn difference to nobody. So I can get a job doing something menial in my life and won't have to think about everybody coming in feeling sorry for me all the time. So I won't have to look at Mother's face every Sunday if she asks me if I'm going to church with her or not. So I can go somewhere where I can just be myself and won't have to think about everybody and what they want me to be and then look at me like I'm disgusting, alright? I don't want to have to deal with other people's disappointments.
You're going to make a lot of people unhappy.
Well, I don't care if your hair looks the word.
I see.
So if that's all,
Fine.
good night.
Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
I didn't mean to criticize you. That certainly was not my intention. I know that you have been through a lot. It's hard on me. It's hard on all of us. Maybe what I said sounded like I was criticizing you. Maybe it was criticism. But it was just it was really just talk. I miss you, Jeremy. I miss talking to you.
Good night.
Bob,
What?
how much longer are you gonna stay up?
Just about 5 more minutes.
Bob,
What?
you're not smoking a cigarette, are you?
No, go back to sleep. I'll be there in a minute.
All right. Just as I am without one plea, but that thy blood was shed for me. Jeremy, Karen, y'all come on to breakfast now. I believe in miracles. I've seen a dream come true. Jeremy,
What is it?
breakfast time. Wakey uppy, wakey uppy.
I'm awake, okay?
Get in here now. I'm putting breakfast on the table.
Alright, I'm coming.
Karen, Bob, y'all, come on now. You don't want all this to get cold. Hurry, hurry, hurry. When the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called. Jeremy, are you coming or what?
Yeah, I'm coming, I said.
cheerful.
I just woke up. I don't cheer when I wake up. What time is it anyway?
Oh, I don't know, about 8:30, I guess.
It's about 8:15. What are we doing up at 8:15?
Well, we can have good breakfast so we can still have an appetite come lunch. Did you sleep well?
Fine.
What time did you go to bed?
Not that long after you, before 11 anyway.
That's nearly 10 hours then. You don't need more than 10 hours sleep. It's unhealthy. What time did you drop off?
I don't know.
Did it take you a while to fall asleep?
I don't know. Next time I feel myself dropping off, I'll get up and check the clock for you.
I'm gonna stop talking to people in the morning. Karen! You know, I think it'd be nice if they changed Thanksgiving to a Sunday. Then it'd be even more of a family thing, and it'd be more religious like the first one. Then everybody could go to a service of some kind and sing together and pray together and all that. I'm sure that's what all those pilgrims did.
Yeah, what about the Indians?
What Indians?
The Indians at the first Thanksgiving.
What do they have to do with anything?
Well, that's why we have it. The Indians helped the pilgrims from starving to death until they got the hang of things, and then after the first harvest, the pilgrims invited the Indians for a big feast, and they all celebrated together.
Oh, well, then I'm sure that the Indians that went to the feast were probably all Christians by then, most of them.
No, they weren't.
Well, then they probably just would have gone to the feast afterwards and gotten drunk. But I don't think it matters about them anyway. I'm talking about today, how it'd be nice for modern people to celebrate Thanksgiving on a Sunday. I don't see how Indians have ever had anything to be thankful for.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't believe it.
What?
We just agreed on something. I should call the newspaper.
You never know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah. You know, I've been trying all morning to think of the name of that Thanksgiving hymn. It's right on the tip of my tongue. You know the one I'm thinking of?
That's not a lot to go on.
Well, it's the Thanksgiving hymn. You sang it in the youth choir one November at the evening service.
Oh, yeah. We gather together to ask the Lord's blessing. He hastens and chastens his will to make known. Yeah,
That's the one. That's the very one I was thinking of. How does the rest of it go?
I remember.
Oh, the hymnal's over on the piano. Why don't you go over and play it for me?
It's too early. Maybe in a little while.
Karen, y'all, come on. We're all ready in here.
All right.
You know, you have such a nice voice. Don't you ever think about picking your music back up?
No?
I don't know. When you have a God-given talent and you don't use it, well, you might lose it, and then someday you wish you had. Well, would you look at that?
What?
After I told everybody not to, somebody went and gotten into the peanut brittle.
How do you know? Do you count the pieces or what?
No, I don't count the pieces, Mr. Smartmouth. The can's in a different place.
Oh,
Did you like it?
I didn't touch it.
Well, why'd you ask me if I counted all the pieces then?
I just wanted to be so sure how you knew someone got me on peanut brittle, that's all.
Now, Jeremy, don't you know I really don't care that much about it. You could have come in here and eaten the whole thing. I wouldn't have minded, except it would have probably made you a little sick, but I was just thinking it would be enough for today. It certainly isn't anything to lie about.
I am not lying about that. Why would I lie about that?
Someone ate some.
I'm not saying they didn't.
Well, if you didn't do it, I'd like to know who did.
All right, well then ask them.
All right, I will.
Good.
Are you sure you didn't just get something and then forget about
What's the
it?
matter with you? Are you deaf?
Now, Jeremy, don't talk to me that way.
I just told you a dozen times. I said it for all eternity to know. I did not eat any of the damn peanut brittle.
You know, I think you're about one of the most hostile persons I ever know. I mean it. I don't think I've encountered hostility like that from another human being.
Well, what do you expect if you keep accusing someone
I
of
didn't
lying over?
accuse you of lying.
Yes, you did.
Oh, let's
you
not
said...
talk about it. It's a holiday. I wonder how long it's been since I watered that plant. Karen, Mom, y'all, come on now. Would you like grapefruit or orange juice?
Both.
Go ask your sister if she wants grapefruit or orange juice.
Orange juice.
Boy, everybody sure is in a bad mood today.
Well, what is it you want this early?
This isn't early. I used to get up at 5 o'clock and work 3 hours hours before I even went to school.
Buy some cows and I'll get up early and milk them. I don't mind getting up early for a reason.
That's not a bad idea. We just might do that. Teach you some responsibility.
I'm so irresponsible.
It'd be good for you. Jeremy, go see what it is that's taking your father so long.
All right.
Rock of Ages, clap for me. Let me hide myself from Karen. Do you know the name of that Thanksgiving tune? That hymn?
Thanksgiving him, I didn't know there were any.
Yeah, Jeremy just sang a little earlier. It goes something like this. We gather together to ask the Lord's blessing.
He hastens and chastens his will to make
That's the
known.
one.
Yeah, why do you want to know it?
Well, I thought it might be nice if either you or Jeremy would play it before we had dinner, and we could all sing it together before we said the prayer. It'd be like a little church service.
Oh, well, I don't know all of it.
Well, there's a hymnal on the piano. Why don't you look it up?
How can I look it up if I don't know the name of it?
Well, there's an index with the name, the line of the first song from the song, the line from the first line of the song. Look under that.
All right.
The parades will be on a little while. I suppose you're all too old to be enjoying anything like a parade anymore. Did you find it?
Hold on. All right, here it is. We gather together
To ask the Lord's blessing. He hastens and chastens his will to make known.
All right. Y'all have to make that racket right now.
Sorry, Mother wanted to hear it.
I'll play it after breakfast. What's your problem?
You never changed. Do you know that? All the years I've known you, you never changed. The only thing that bothers me is that it still surprises me. You think I'd be used to it by now.
Well, I'll be
You
damned.
never think of anyone but yourself,
Karen,
do you?
would you mind going?
No, forget it, Bob. It absolutely defies description. There are no words in the English language. I don't even know what I'm just going to stop trying. I give up. Do you want grapefruit or orange juice?
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I just woke up.
You never think unless it's about yourself.
I'm sorry, I said.
Oh, just drop it, Bob. Grapefruit or orange juice?
A grapefruit.
You think in 27 years I'd learn it's all, you've always been this way, you always will be this way, and I don't even know why I do anything, so just drop it. I'm going to ask another living soul to play that old piano. First thing in the morning, I'm going to call the movers and have them bring it to the Salvation Army.
How many times would you like me to say I'm sorry?
Y'all have to argue at the table?
I'm not arguing, I'm just thinking out loud. He doesn't have to say he's sorry as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you shouldn't have to go around apologizing for something you can't do anything about. Lepers don't apologize for being lepers. I mean, now the breakfast is absolutely stone cold. Where's Jeremy? How come I can't get everyone at the table at the same time?
He's in the bathroom.
Jeremy, will you come on now so we can say the blessing?
I'll just say the blessing.
No, I want Jeremy to say it.
Why does it matter who says it?
All right, well, wait.
Jeremy!
Hey, stop that yelling.
What?
We're waiting on you to say the blessing.
Why me?
Because it's your turn.
We're taking turns now?
Just say the blessing.
I don't want to say the blessing.
Why not?
Because I don't.
Well, then we'll all just wait until you do.
Well, let me say it. I want to say it.
No, either Jeremy's going to say it or we're just going to sit here and stare at each other until Christmas time.
All right, fine, I'll say it.
Thank God.
Amen.
What was that?
I said the blessing.
Well, I didn't hear it.
I didn't say it to you.
That is not a blessing.
I didn't say it out loud, Zal. I said it directly to God. Why isn't that a blessing?
That is not the way we give grace, young man.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
I can't believe this. I'm gonna have to get a chisel to eat my toast.
I'll just say the blessing. Dear Lord, bless this food to the nourishment of our bodies for Christ's sake, amen. You know, I'm getting real tired of your attitude. You hear me?
I didn't do anything wrong.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I think everybody needs
You just
a little
remember what I said.
coffee.
Right.
So I'm getting real fed up here.
All right.
Oh, it's Thanksgiving. Let's all be happy. Oh, I forgot to put the jelly on the table. Does anybody want jelly?
Yeah, I'll get it.
I wonder if Hal's gonna go over to the water gardens during the game this afternoon.
Yeah, why does he always do that?
He's superstitious is what Marcy says. He's afraid if he watches the game that Cowboys will lose, so he just rides around and listens to it on the radio.
That's just silly.
Karen, don't read the paper at the breakfast table.
I'm just looking at
Did I ask you what you were looking at?
No.
By the way, Mother, did you ask around
Ask around,
what you were going to ask everybody?
ask everybody what.
Think about it just a second.
I asked Karen if she knew the name of that Thanksgiving hymn, the one you and I were talking about earlier.
And that's all?
That's not it.
You know very well that's not it.
Well, I must be the dumbest person on earth, so why don't you just tell me what it is I'm supposed to ask everybody?
You know what?
What the
Forget
heck
it.
is it now?
Where are you going?
Hey!
I'm going outside.
Jeremy!
Jeremy!
Wait a minute! Ask him what? Tell me and I'll ask him.
You know damn good and well what I'm talking about.
Jeremy, get your ass back in here right this second.
I have got to get my own apartment.
What the you know what was that all about?
I don't know. I haven't the faintest idea, not even the faintest idea. Whatever it is, though, it's probably my fault. That's the way everything turns out around here. No matter what happens, it's always Mother's fault.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. No matter what I do, I can't even do the right thing.
Yes, you
I can't even do the right thing by accident.
Stop that and tell me what is going on.
Nothing's going on, Bob. You should have just hired yourself a cook and a maid about 10 years ago, and everybody gotten rid of me, and everybody would be about 1,000 times happier.
Do you mean to tell me you have absolutely no idea what's going on here?
Don't talk to me. I just work here. He's so damn smart. You go ask him. He'll tell you what it is I've done. If I weren't so stupid, I'd just get on, pack my things and leave. I'm sick of being treated like dirt by my own children. It's enough to make you wish you could just lay down and die.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought I'd finish in my room.
Sit down.
Why are you taking it out on me?
Sit down, I said. I'll be back.
If I had talked to my mother like that, my father would have shot me at the table. He would have dragged me outside and beat me half to death.
Mother, I wish you wouldn't do this.
I just can't. I was always taught to honor thy mother and father, and that's what I tried to teach. I guess I just don't deserve that kind of respect.
I wish you wouldn't do yourself this way.
I don't know. I tried his whole life to give him everything he really needed.
Of course you have.
I need to preheat the oven.
Okay, I'll do it. What do you want it set on?
450.
450?
I wouldn't believe he could be so immature, especially for somebody who's been in the army. It just doesn't make any difference what it boils down to. Hand me that box of cleaning. What it boils down to is, oh, I don't even remember what I was going to say. There comes a point where you can't put up with any more rudeness, and you just stop and you remember that.
What are you telling me for? I didn't do anything.
Well, just remember, because it happens, your credit expires, they take your card away and they don't give it back to you. Happens just like that. Where did I put the biscuits? You see, he's got me so upset I don't even know where I put the biscuits.
Oh, are they in a plastic bag?
You see
Oh,
it?
yeah, they're right here.
I just don't know what went wrong. His whole life he was so grown up, so polite, such a go-getter. He was into everything on the student council and all that. I don't think in 18 years I ever heard him raise his voice.
Well, war changes people.
War doesn't make you rude to your parents. If anything, it should make you closer to them. Don't tell me about wars. I was around wars before you were even born. Answer that, and if it's for me, tell him I can't come to the phone.
Hello, Collier Residence, Karen speaking. Oh, hi, Grandma. What? I can't hear you. Oh, happy Thanksgiving to you, too. It's great. New Nan, Mother. Oh, no, she's right here. No, you're not interrupting a thing. We've just all got to get ready before everybody gets here. Oh, just Uncle Hal and Aunt Marjorie and their son David and his wife. Oh, I can never remember her name.
Brenda.
Oh, Brenda, Mother says. Oh, here's Mother for you. Here she is.
Hi, Newnan. Oh, no. No, I've already put the turkey in the oven. Just got to finish making the dressing. Go get your father and brother and tell them to get in here and talk to Newnan. Yeah, just sitting around enjoying breakfast before everybody gets here. Oh, so they're all there. I know. We wanted to so bad, but Bob just can't take off right now. He's got to get the store ready for himself for Christmas this year because he's going to be inspected. Bob, pick up the other phone.
I'm getting it.
No, I was just telling Bob to pick up the extension. Jeremy. Oh, yeah, there he is. Isn't he funny? Oh, Mama, don't ask us that. We just can't tell right now. Well, Bob, you're in charge of vacations. No, not Easter, Bob. I already told you. Karen and I are going to visit Myrtle and her kids at Lake Texoma. I did too. I'm glad you called, Mama. He'd have woke up in the middle of spring break and had the FBI out looking for us. Now I got a witness, Bob. No, Bob, that's Vacation Bible School. Bob, tell Mother what the guide said about the baby sharks at Marineland. Mother, listen to Bob tell this. He tells us so well. You get over here and talk to your grandmother.
Why?
Why? Because she loves you. That's why when she calls, she expects to talk to you, and I expect you to talk to her. Why? What a question to ask. Oh, isn't that the funniest thing you ever heard? Yeah, he's right here about to jerk the phone out of my hand. Do you want me to put him on? Here he is.
Hey there, Newnan. How goes everything?
How goes everything?
Yeah, that is too long. I'll probably get there before they do. I'm a little low on funds right now.
Don't tell her that.
No, don't send me anything. No, really, no, it's
She's
alright.
not gonna sleep all
Yeah,
week
no, I'm gonna
thinking
try to find a
about
part-time
this.
job before Christmas. Yeah. Well, I'll definitely make it out there before I move to California.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Sometime after
What are you
Christmas.
doing? Okay,
Yeah.
give me that
I have a
phone.
friend who lives out in Los Angeles. He grooms dogs for a living.
Give me
He makes a
that.
fortune out of it. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Give
I
me
like
that.
dogs though, so it's pretty good.
Give me that.
All right. Yeah. All right. Mother wants to talk to you. Yeah. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you real soon. Bye bye.
You. Mama. No, Mama, he's just teasing you. I don't even know what he's talking about. California hasn't even been mentioned in this house. Of course he is. No, we were just talking about his going back into music this morning. Well, you know how people sometimes get depressed. It's a phase we all go through.
You're incredible.
You shut up, you favorite. No, was that, Mama? I missed it. No, Mama, don't worry about that. You know how he likes to tease you now. You tell everyone there we said Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, you take care of yourself too. I will. I love you. I love you too. Okay. Goodbye. What in the hell do you think you're doing?
I wasn't doing anything wrong.
What is the matter with you?
You're what's the matter with me.
Don't raise your voice to me. This is my house. You are my son. I am your mother.
Yeah, I know who you are.
I'm not going to take that smartness. I've had it up to here with your smartness. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening.
I did not break my back raising you and giving you clothes and tennis rackets and piano lessons. And I did not spend 2 years of my life afraid of the postman and going without sleep, never knowing whether you were dead or alive or missing in action or wounded, to have you come home and treat me like this.
I'm not treating you anyway.
I told you not to raise your voice
I'm
to
not
me.
raising my
Oh,
voice.
you make me so mad. Do you know what I wish I had? I wish I had a tape recorder. Do you know why?
Why?
So I could tape record your voice and play it back to you so you could hear the spite in it.
Well, get one then.
I will.
Maybe next time you'll be able to remember what you said.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I'm saying you have a very convenient memory.
So I'm either stupid or a liar.
I didn't say that.
Oh, your son is standing there after just having called me a liar.
I didn't call you a liar. I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
Hey, Maureen!
I'm not gonna take any more of that smartness. Do you hear me? I'm not gonna have you hanging around here treating me like I was some sort of subhuman being, and I will not be called a liar by you.
All right, I've had more than enough of this crap.
I don't want to hear any more either.
And as for the other garbage, I'm the one who ate the peanut brittle, so I hope that clears everything up.
What does that have to do with anything?
You are unbelievable, really.
You better shut up.
You asked Jeremy if he ate the peanut brittle when he said no, you didn't believe me. You act as if he's lying or something.
I did not.
Yes, you did. You said
Now, the
that.
both of you just stop. I couldn't think of a dumber thing to argue about if I sat down and I tried. This is ridiculous.
I didn't argue. I told him I did not care.
Oh, God, I can't
Don't
believe
you
it.
say oh God in front of me.
Maureen?
Oh, I see. So it's all my fault. I knew that's the way it would turn out. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I? I don't want to do or say another solitary thing in this house. I just want to go and get on a bus and ride till I can get somewhere where people will appreciate me.
Let me make something clear to the two of you. I do not want to hear one more cross word spoken in this house today. I do not want to hear one more argument or quarrel or people raising their voices or screaming or any of it. Is that understood? I want this to be clearly understood.
Tell him, not me.
I'm telling the both of you.
I can't believe you're taking his side.
I'm not taking anyone's side. I've got better things to do than worry about who hurt whose feelings or who smarted off the who about a bunch of goddamn peanut brittle.
I'm not fighting and arguing with anyone. I just want to be left alone.
Jeremy,
Yeah?
do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Karen,
What?
come in here.
What for?
Because I said to, that's what it's for.
What did I do now?
I want you to know that I do not want to hear one more cross word spoken in this house today.
Fine, what are you telling me for?
Because I want everybody to be duly warned.
I stand warned, all right?
Fine, as long as you understand.
I understand. Can I finish doing my hair now?
I don't care what you do.
God.
Jeremy,
Yeah?
I'm going to ask you this just one more time. Because I am not whistling Dixie.
I didn't say you were.
I'm asking you to go along just for one day. Is that too much to ask?
You don't always get what you ask for. I learned that from you.
What is that supposed to mean?
I think you know what it means.
Can I say something?
Oh, I'm sure you can.
I did not make that big a deal about the peanut brittle.
Fine.
I just wanted you to know.
And I just want you to know that I'm sick and tired of all the bickering. Something's gonna give and give pretty goddamn quick because I'm not putting up with it anymore. I'm not gonna be tolerant. I'm not gonna be understanding. I'm just not gonna have it. And whatever it takes to get what I want, that's what it's gonna take.
Don't you think?
And my sister Marjorie.
Don't you think you're just in a bad mood?
No, my sister Marjorie and their family are gonna be here in a little while.
I know.
Don't interrupt me.
I know.
Don't interrupt. They're gonna be here in a little while. They're expecting to have a good time. I'm expecting to have a good time. So I don't care if everybody else is miserable. By the time they get here, I expect everybody to be smiling and grinning like possums eating dirt out of a Haro bottle.
All right.
Because anybody who screws up my afternoon is gonna get some grief from me. So no more crosswords.
Would you like some coffee?
That would be nice.
Now, Bob, we have
Maureen,
an agreement about.
what did I just tell you?
Bob,
Maureen, I just said it. What did I just say? Not one more cross word. Not one.
I'll get it. It's probably for me. Hello, Collier Residence, Karen speaking.
Collier Residence, Karen speaking.
Oh, can you hold on just a second? Don't you think you should be getting ready for dinner?
Don't you think you should be minding your own business?
God, why do you have to be such a toad? Hello? Well, of course I knew it was you, because you're the only person who breathes into the phone like that, that's why. Oh, it could not have been. Donald, people do not make obscene phone calls on Thanksgiving Day.
Who is it?
Wait a second. It's for me, Mother, okay? Sorry, it was the thought police wanting to know who was on the phone. She's driving me crazy. Oh, you should be over here. We're all just having the nicest time. Well, my mother's about to have a nervous breakdown. My father has declared martial law, and my brother has just walked out like he's dressed for Veterans Day. I now know why there are block-long lines outside every movie theater on Thanksgiving night. Can you hold on just a minute? Mother, the buzzer's going off.
What?
The oven timer.
What about it?
It's going off.
You turned it off?
No, it's buzzing.
What?
The lady at the end of the block wants you to speak up.
Don't you think you should be getting changed for dinner?
What for?
Karen, I can't hear back here.
Hold on. The oven timer is buzzing. What would you like me to do about it?
Turn it off.
The oven or the buzzer?
Oh.
Hold on. Do you want me to take out the turkey?
Oh, no, leave it in. I'm turning it off just a teeny bit early and letting it finish cooking with residential heat.
Residential heat?
You know, the heat that's left in the oven.
Don't you mean residual heat?
Oh, whatever you call it.
So I shouldn't even open the door.
Oh, no, your Aunt Mildred, she told me she read in some magazine or other that if you turn the oven off a little early and leave whatever it is you're cooking in there until you serve it, it stays warmer and all, and that way it's hot when you eat it.
I'm on the phone.
Oh, go ahead, who are you talking to?
Mother.
Okay, none of my business, don't know when I'll learn. Jeremy, I'm not being cross or anything, but don't you think you should be getting ready?
I am ready.
That's what you intend to wear for dinner?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right, she's gone. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Well, I've just decided that when I get my master's, I'm going to devote my entire life to crisis counseling for the holiday impaired. Yeah, my mother can be the poster child. Well, of course I want to. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to escape. Well, when I have children, if I have children come Thanksgiving, I'm just going to grab some napkins and a bucket of chicken and say, have at it. I will too. You count your cards right and you can watch me do it. You heard me. You heard me. I said, all right. I'll call you later. Same here. Bye. Okay. I know you don't want to hear this, and I know you think I'm a complete idiot, and I know the last thing in the world you want to do is have a conversation with me.
Knowledge is power.
But I feel obligated to tell you.
Obligated to who?
To myself.
Oh.
I feel obligated to tell you that I am sick of the way you're acting towards me. I haven't done anything to have to listen to you call me stupid 1,000 different ways every day.
I'm not calling you stupid.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
Jeremy, you are, and there's no need for it. I'm not taking sides with anybody against you. I'm just trying to stay out of all of this.
Oh, what?
Let me finish. You can ask questions when I'm through. Now, it may come as a surprise to you, but I don't like living here any more than you do. I cannot wait to get away and live on my own. But I can't afford it right now. So while I'm here, I'm trying as best as possible to get along with everybody.
I think that's very nice of you.
Would you not interrupt me for just one more minute, please?
All right.
I try to get along. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want you to argue with me. I don't want to sneer at you. I don't want you to sneer at me. We don't have to be friends if you don't want to be friends. I think it's sad. I think someday you'll be sorry about it, but that's your problem now, not mine. All I want is a nice, non-committal, non-confrontational, polite distance, just until I get out of here. Trust me, I'm trying as hard as I can.
All right, you got it.
Thank you, and just one more thing. And so far as possible, and this is the last time I'm going to say anything about it, when you're going to pull a stunt like the one you're presently pulling, can you please give me some advance notice so I can be mentally prepared or physically absent?
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't play innocent with me, Jeremy.
You're talking about my clothes?
Oh, don't get confused. For all the difference it makes to me, you can run naked down the street with your hair on fire.
Thank you, I may do that.
I wouldn't even be surprised. But the simple fact of the matter is, when you do things like this, it creates hysterics.
There's nothing wrong with what I have on.
Did I say there was anything wrong with what you had on? Did I? I don't think that's what I said. No, I didn't say that at all. But the usual procedure here is to dress nicely for Thanksgiving. I think lots of people do it, and even if they don't, we do it. It's expected. It's called social responsibility.
It's called social responsibility.
That's right.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you are studying psychology and all that. Are you equating social responsibility to double knit clothing?
You hate me, don't you?
That's what you think?
Most of the time.
And other times?
Other times I don't care.
Today you do.
Maybe.
Because it's Thanksgiving and you don't want to sing.
I don't want it for everybody's sake.
Jeremy, did you ever go to the cleaners and pick up those gray wool slacks of yours?
Yes, I did.
You did? Well, I was just thinking how nice it would go with that shirt that Gerald sent you. You know the one I'm talking about?
Right.
The blue one? With the long sleeves?
Yep.
Well, you just look so good in them is all.
Mother's gonna have a nervous breakdown. You know that, don't you?
No, she wants one.
That's not
She
funny.
won't be happy until she gets it.
God, I just don't know what happened to you. I mean, what has happened to you?
You know very well what happened to me, Karen. You and everybody here. You want to know what the trouble is, though? Y'all pretend like nothing's happened, but you can't, because I'm here.
Oh, like, wow. That is really deep. I mean, I should have figured that out ages ago. I mean, it's so real.
Yeah, this is you trying to get along with everybody, I guess.
No, it's just my gut reaction to being told that you can't dress for dinner because you fought in Vietnam.
Alright, that's enough. I think it's about time you leave me alone.
Fine. All right, I'll leave you alone. But if it's any comfort to you while you're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself, I'm feeling sorry for you too.
Hey, Karen,
What?
why won't you just go to hell?
I may do that, Jeremy. Who knows? But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to wait until I'm dead to do it. I'm not going to spend my whole life creating hell for myself here and hell for everybody else.
Good for you.
I'm going to care about people.
Good for you, little Miss Noble Heart. Now I'm going to care about myself.
You're so pathetic. Just to hell with everybody. That's you, isn't that right?
You got it.
Because you just don't care.
That's right.
Oh, with the exception of you, there's not a single person in the entire universe you care about.
That's right.
You just don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fortified fuck about any of it all. And for 19 years I did because I thought it would make a difference. Well, guess what? It doesn't even make a difference. It doesn't even make sense.
All right,
Hey,
that's what...
wait a minute. You're so goddamn concerned?
Don't you dare hit me, Jeremy Collier!
I wouldn't hit you. I wouldn't even give you the satisfaction. Now, I listen to you. Now you listen to me. You have friends, don't you?
Yes,
Good friends?
of course I do.
Well, I got some friends too.
You do.
That's right, I do. One of them was named Brady. Brady was my friend. From Mobile, Alabama. Brady and I were a lot alike. Same kind of family, nice people, I guess. Both drafted at the same time. 1 month before we were ready to get out, Brady got wounded. He called his parents after he got out of the hospital in California to tell him he's coming home. And he asked them, can he bring a friend along with him? They said, sure. He said, well, he's got to need a little bit of help because he doesn't move around that well. His mother said, what's wrong with him? He said, well, he's missing an arm and a leg, so he's got to need a little bit of help. He said, well, his mother just lost it. She couldn't handle that at all. She gave the phone to his father, and his father let him have it. How could you do something like this to us? Don't you know we've been looking forward to this? How could you ruin this moment for us? Well, Brady apologized and hung up the phone and checked himself to a Holiday Inn and hung himself in the bathroom. They shipped the body back to Mobile. I tried to picture the expression on their faces when they saw their little soldier boy was missing an arm and a leg. So no, I don't go along with it anymore. You can take your social responsibility and your traditional values and you can shove them up your ass. You see, I'm a survivor. And I got that way by not giving a shit over things not worth giving a shit over. If that's too much for you to handle, then too fucking bad.
You know how you sound when you talk like that?
How?
Bitter.
Yeah, no shit.
Very, very bitter.
Yeah, well,
I mean, if that's the way you feel, I don't even know why you came back home.
I had to go somewhere. Where else was I supposed to go?
I don't know, wherever it is people like you go, Russia or someplace, or a park bench. From the way you're talking, it's where you ended up, isn't it?
Well, I bet you really like that, huh? Then if I was all washed up, not half-assed like I am right now, but a complete total bum, you can go back to being the only child you wish you were while I was gone.
What? An only child? Me, an only child? You think I want to be an only child?
Yep.
That is the stupidest thing I have ever heard in my entire life. I can't believe you have the nerve to say something like that to me. Where on earth do you get off saying that to me? No. I'm not going to lose my temper. All right. If you think I got all the attention while you were gone, I could see where that could bother you. Me having all of Mother's affections lavished on me. I could see where that could really upset you. But if you think that's what happened, you're wrong. Sorry.
Oh.
Every other word spoken in this house was, I wonder what Jeremy's doing. I wonder what the weather like where Jeremy is. I wonder where Jeremy is right now.
I'm so moved.
I just bet you are. Or maybe you would have been moved more by watching Mother call up every relative we have and every friend we have so she could read your letters over the phone and cry. Or maybe you would have found it moving by seeing Daddy passing around your photo to all the cashiers at work and then having to go sit in the office for an hour or so. Or maybe you would have found it moving by hearing the cassette tape you sent home coming out of their bedroom at 3 o'clock in the morning because they couldn't sleep. But on the other hand, I suppose you suffered too much to have anything but contempt for what others felt. We weren't there, right? So we're not affected.
You're so right.
You're such a...
Go on, tell me, what am I?
I don't have to subject myself to this. You know what? Huh? You know what?
What?
I'm sorry I prayed for you. I didn't think it was possible for anyone to be sorry for something like that, but I am. I apologize to myself for all the times I got down on my hands and knees and begged God to bring you home safe. I've never been sorrier for anything in my life.
You're such a self-righteous little bitch.
I don't have to listen to this. Not from you especially. You're disgusting and everybody knows it. You're a weirdo. You hear what I'm saying? Friends stop me on the street and ask about my brother, the weirdo. You make me ashamed. You make everybody in this family ashamed, and I hate you. Hate, and I don't ever want to be connected to you in any way because you are nothing. You're an absolute zero human being, and you're a weak, ungrateful bastard, and you're not my brother anymore! Oh my God.
What did I say to you this morning? Huh? What did I say to you?
You said, I'm sorry.
Did I ask if you were sorry?
No, sir.
No. What I asked was for you to tell me what I said in this very room about 4 hours ago.
You said you didn't want to hear any more arguments.
Uh-huh. And what do I hear when I walk into this room? What do I hear when I walk in here?
I'm sorry.
I'm not interested in I'm sorry, Karen. I'm interested in having done what I said I wanted done. I mean, what is it with the two of you? Can you really not go one day without fighting? I really want to know. You know what? You just stay away from each other. Just keep away from each other, and that's not enough to keep you from arguing. Then you can pack your bags and get out. You understand me?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
And Jeremy, get up and change your clothes.
This is what I'm wearing.
Oh, no, it is not. You're going to be sitting at my table. You're living in my house, and you're not going to be dressed like that. Now get up. Get up and change your clothes now. Now! And you. Sit down.
Are you gonna yell at me?
Sit down, I said. How often do I yell at you?
Sometimes.
Bullshit! I want to know why it is you felt obligated to call your brother a weak, ungrateful bastard.
Well, you did.
And above and beyond all that is why you would say something like that to him after practically lecturing me last night on how important family was.
I didn't start it.
Did I ask who started it?
No, sir.
Why would you say something like you're not my brother anymore? What would put something like that in your head?
He doesn't care. He doesn't deserve a family.
Okay. You listen to me. If we're all going around asking to get what we deserve, I hope you're fully prepared to accept what is handed to you.
I wasn't mean.
Oh, you were too meaning. You know, life is hard enough without having someone who thinks they know all there is to know, going around telling everybody what they deserve, or who's deserving and who isn't.
Yes, sir.
And I don't want to hear you say something like that ever again. He is still your brother, and you can't do anything about that. So I don't want to hear you say that.
Well, what about him calling me a self-righteous little bitch?
Now, why did he do that?
Why? Why should it matter? Why?
What brought all this up?
Look, I didn't start the argument part.
What brought all this up?
I just mentioned to him that I didn't think what he had on was appropriate for Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay. First of all, it is none of your damn business what clothes Jeremy has on. Second of all, Jeremy hasn't started a conversation in this house for about 6 months. So if you're going to go around mine and everybody else's business, this is exactly what you should expect. I told you last night, I said to leave him alone. Is that not what I said?
Yes,
I said leave him alone is exactly what you should have done. I don't need your help in running this family, Karen. You understand me?
Oh, I was
Do
trying-
you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Just mind your damn business and leave the running the family to me and your mother. I don't know, we've been doing it for some 26 odd years now, and I don't see how your help is needed now. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Yes. I've decided that since you enjoy being the only child, you can be one today at dinner.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
Just that. Since I'm such a weirdo and you wish I'd never come back, and since Thanksgiving is such a family event and I'm not your brother anymore, well, you can enjoy being the only child today. I hope you have a wonderful time.
Oh, no, you don't! Jeremy! You're trying to get me into trouble and I won't stand for it! Do you hear me? If you don't want to go to dinner, blame it on Daddy, not me!
Get away from the door!
It's only your door on the inside and it's everybody's door out here and I'll stand by it as long as I want to and you just try and stop me! Are you listening to me? I'll knock it down if I swear I will. I hope it bashes your ugly head in!
Go away!
Open up! Open up!
What the hell are you doing? What is wrong with you?
I did it. I'm responsible. It's my fault.
What? What did you do?
Jeremy has just locked himself in his room after informing me that he's not going to have Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, shit.
It's my fault. I'm just telling you before you tell me. I'm personally responsible.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. It's because I want to be an only child.
What?
It's because
You said that to him?
No, I didn't say that to him. He said it to me. He just walked out of his room and said it to me.
He just walked out of his room and he turned to you out of the blue and he said, since you wanted to be...
Yes, I was sitting right there.
You were sitting right there, and out of the blue he turned to you and said, since you wanted to be only child, he wasn't going to be having Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes.
And you did absolutely nothing to provoke him.
Listen to me.
Now, no, wait a
No,
minute.
I'm
I'm
sick.
trying to understand.
No.
Now, wait a minute.
No, you wait a
Now,
minute.
calm down.
I don't want to calm
You watch
down.
your tone of voice, young lady.
I did absolutely nothing to provoke, anger, or antagonize him. Now, he did the provoking and he did the antagonizing. Now, I know it doesn't make a bit of difference, and I know it's still my fault, but he's the one that did everything.
You listen to me. The last thing we need around this house is another Joan of Arc. Jeremy? Hey, Jeremy?
Yeah?
You hear me?
I hear you.
You change your clothes for dinner?
You mean those clothes Mother told you to have me change?
Just answer the question.
No.
Why not?
I decided not to have dinner
Why not?
because I had a big breakfast.
I'm not joking around out here.
I'm not laughing around in here.
He's only saying it to make me look bad.
Stop that. Now, Jeremy, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. You change your clothes and get your ass out here pronto.
Fuck you.
What did you say?
I said, fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you! What the hell is that?
It's the timer for the bottom
Well,
oven.
turn it off before your mother hears it!
Is that the oven?
Shit!
I'll get it!
Now I gotta look at the marshmallows. Let me get it. Bob, what time have you got there?
It's 10 till.
Well, they might still be on time. Oh, they got a little ways to go. I'll just leave them in.
What?
The marshmallows. What'd you think I was talking about?
I don't know.
Well, it really doesn't matter to them. Marjorie always lets her marshmallows get black before she takes them out of the oven. Almost ruins Christmas dinner. I know it sounds petty, but it's just one of those things that gets on your nerves year after year, but it's such a small thing, you hate to mention it. It's annoying, that's what it is.
I kind of like them burnt like that.
You're kidding.
I do.
Why?
The way they taste, I guess.
Well, I've been making them this way for 20 years and never said a word about it, but I should have known. If I like them brown, everybody else would want them black. I guess you like them black too, huh, Bob?
I don't care. I never eat the marshmallows anyway.
Well, good. I'm the only one that likes them brown. I'll just leave them in the oven till they turn to charcoal. Where's Jeremy? Changing clothes?
He's in his room.
I hope he changes into something nice. You'd think by the age of 23 he'd have a proper idea what to wear. I guess I'm just going to have to lay out his clothes for him again. Why don't you finish setting the dining room table for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I wonder how late they're going to be.
It's not even time for them to be here yet.
Well, the food's ready. I guess I planned it all wrong. Jeremy, are you ready yet?
Now, Marina, just...
Just a second. Jeremy, what are you wearing?
Same thing I was wearing.
I thought you told me you told him to change clothes.
I did.
Now, Jeremy, your father told you to change clothes for dinner.
I'm not having dinner.
What? Did he say he's not having dinner?
He's gonna change his mind.
Why did he say he's not having dinner? What did he mean? He's not sick, is he
No,
sick?
no.
Jeremy, are you sick? Are you not feeling well?
Leave me alone.
Jeremy, now his door's locked. Now, Jeremy, why is it you aren't having dinner?
Ask Karen.
I'm asking you, why is it you can't tell me? If you decided to go and embarrass the whole family in front of your Uncle Hal and Aunt Marjorie, what did he mean? Asked Karen.
They had a little argument.
Did they have a little argument?
I just said that. What, are you losing your hearing?
Would you stop that? We're in a crisis. I don't need rudeness in a crisis. Karen, would you come in here, please? Jeremy, now you come out of here this instant.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an argument with your brother?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that why he's locked himself in his room?
I don't know.
What did you say to him?
Nothing. He said it to me.
What did he say?
He said since I want to be an only child, he's not going to have dinner this
Now,
afternoon.
Karen, that just doesn't make any sense at all.
Well,
I just don't understand how all this came about. I mean, what?
They were having a little argument about his clothing and things. They just got out of hand.
we just got all twisted around somehow. I wish I was dead anyway.
Do you feel you should apologize to him?
What for?
No, she doesn't need to apologize.
Did you hear the argument?
No.
Well, then why don't you let her decide what she ought to do? How about that?
I'll apologize. I don't know what it is I'm apologizing for, but I know I'm real sorry about it, whatever it is.
No, under no circumstances are you to apologize.
All right, then I'll do it. Jeremy, Karen's sorry. She was going to apologize to you now.
You really are deaf.
Daddy, let me just go ahead and apologize.
No, nobody's going to apologize. You're not going to apologize. You're not going to apologize, and nobody's going to apologize.
I'll apologize if I want to.
Oh, no, you won't.
Just try and stop me.
Maureen?
Don't you marine me, mister. You work 6 days a week, all hours of the night and day, and with never a moment for anybody but yourself. And when you're not working, you're playing golf or glued to some football game or some crossword puzzle, and you act like the rest of the world doesn't even exist. Now, you may make the money, I'll grant you that. You make all the money we need and then some, but you don't take any responsibility for anything, and you don't make any effort to be close to anyone. So don't you come around here and tell me how to treat my own children. Do you hear me? If they don't act up to your standards of behavior, then maybe you should have taken more time when they were growing up. But you didn't. You left it to me, and they're my responsibility, so I have as much or more to say about what they can and cannot do. Karen, you get over here and apologize to your
Karen, you stay right where you are.
All right,
Please
then
don't
I'll
do this.
Jeremy, Karen says she's sorry
listen to me. I'm not going to be having anybody living under my roof dependent on me telling me what to do. I've put up with enough of this.
Put up with what? Will you explain that? What are you gonna do?
I'll show you right now what I'm going to do. Jeremy? You hear me?
I hear you.
You either change your clothes, get your ass out here, apologize to me and your mother, or tonight you are out.
Bob, you can't do that.
I just did it.
Bob, you, it's all your fault. This is all your fault.
Marie, just quit.
Oh, Bob.
Just quit.
You were always too busy. You never had time, but you can find time to throw him out just when he probably needs us the most.
What he needs to do is grow up.
I know, and I want to help him grow up. Jeremy, nobody's mad at you. I'm sorry I was rude to you earlier. Now we're going to have a wonderful dinner, and your Aunt Marjorie and your Uncle Hal and David, they're all looking forward to seeing you. You don't want to disappoint them, do you? You don't want me to have to tell them you're locked in your room like a 10-year-old.
Well, then maybe you should stop talking to him like he's 10 years old.
You shut up, I heard how you solve problems. Oh, you get away, you've done enough already, young lady. Jeremy, please come out. I promise you I'll never say another cross word to you. I'll even help you move to California if that's what you want to do. Jeremy, now you answer me when I talk to you. Oh, you open this door. Don't do this to me.
Marie,
Jeremy, what
Marie.
have I ever done that was so
Marie.
terrible that you want to hurt me like this?
Come away from the door. We'll tell him he's sick.
Break the door down.
What?
Break the door down.
Why? It's not going to do me any good. I can't chain him to the table. If he wants to act like a fool, it's going to be the last time he's doing it here.
You're not going to throw him out, are you?
I certainly am.
Oh, Jeremy, now you come out here. Is this the way a veteran of the armed forces behaves? The doorbell! They're here! Oh, Jeremy, did you hear it? Open, come out here now. Mom, what are we going to do?
We're going to answer the door. We're going to let him in.
No, wait a minute.
All right, now calm down.
God,
Calm down. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. Am I going to have to slap you into sense? I mean it, Jeremy. You are together when you need together, and tonight you are out.
The marshmallows, my marshmallows, I left him in. Oh no. We'll tell him he's sick.
I'm going to get the door.
I'll tell him.
Okay.
Oh no, 20 years, 20 years, and they picked this one to be on time.
All right, I'm ready.
Well, you'll have to wait.
Why?
Your father's gone out.
Gone out.
Yep.
Gone out where?
Don't ask me, I have no earthly idea.
When's he coming back?
I don't know.
Great. Jess? Great.
No idea at all. What do you need a sleeping bag for?
I thought I might sleep in it.
You're not going to live outdoors, are you?
I don't plan on it, no.
Well, why don't you just leave it here and you can come back and get it later if you need it?
I don't imagine I'll be coming back for a while.
Well, will you need it before Christmas?
Probably not.
Well, then why don't you pick it up then?
You're kidding.
What?
I'm not gonna be here for Christmas.
Now, Jeremy, you've got to come home for Christmas.
I can't. I don't have anything to wear. You gotta find someone who dresses better to replace me.
Jeremy, I left you some food if you want it.
Funny, I don't have an appetite. Must be all that peanut brittle I gorged myself on last night.
You're being sarcastic. I'm not stupid. I know sarcasm when I hear
Do
it.
you know where Dad went?
Uh-uh.
Did he say how long he's been gone for? Did he tell you? When he's coming back at least?
Not to me.
He's pretending he doesn't know what happened.
What are you talking about?
See, he's acting innocent.
For Christ's sake.
You don't have to pretend.
I just want to know what happened, that's all.
You mean you really don't know what happened?
No.
Well, then I'm not going to tell you.
All right, Karen?
Look, all that happened was Daddy and Uncle Hal had a little misunderstanding.
Yeah, about what?
Okay, well, you see, Daddy was carving up the turkey in the kitchen. He was using the electric knife.
Yeah.
And Uncle Hal, he was leaning over his shoulder and puttering around. Well, you know how he is, sort of directing things. And he kept telling Daddy he was doing it wrong.
Carving the turkey.
Yeah, the carving. And then Uncle Hal, he sort of picked the turkey up while the knife was going, and Daddy actually cut himself.
Bad?
No, not bad. It was just a surprise, that's all. So Daddy jerked the knife up, and the turkey kind of flopped over into the sink. And then he pulled the plug out of the socket, threw the knife on the floor, and said, "Carve the something or other turkey yourself."
What he said was, carve the goddamn turkey yourself, you old fart.
You mean he said it mad?
Well, yeah, he was pretty mad.
You're kidding.
You think it's funny. Look at that. He thinks it's funny. don't
Yeah,
you?
kinda.
Well, I'm here to tell you it wasn't funny. And if you'd have been your Uncle Hal, you wouldn't have thought it was funny either.
What did he do?
Well, I think he was in shock.
Go on and tell him.
Well, then Uncle Hal asked Daddy what he had said because I'm sure he decided he had heard wrong. And everyone was looking. And Daddy repeated himself word for word, really slowly.
Like this. Carve the goddamn turkey yourself.
Mother, he's already heard it.
And then?
And then Uncle Hal went into the dining room and just sat there.
Go on.
I don't think he said another word the whole afternoon. Oh, and then Daddy picked the knife up off the floor and just finished carving the turkey.
And David?
Oh, yeah. Now, David walked over to him and said he didn't appreciate having his father spoken to that way. Daddy told him to shut up.
Wow.
And then he said he and Brenda were going to go.
He's such a little prick. He's such a goody-goody.
Really?
Well, it's not doing too bad for a goody-goody, $30,000 a year.
That's nothing.
It's more than you'll ever make.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, anyway. Aunt Margie came over and tried to calm everybody down.
I helped her.
Yes, you did. And we all sat down to the table to eat, which took about 5 minutes. And then Daddy got up and went to the garage, and the next thing I see, the car's going out of the driveway.
And that's all?
That's all. He just left me there with them. I didn't even know what to say.
It was awful. I mean, really awful.
I take it they were all pretty upset.
They had every right to be upset. They didn't come here to be insulted. They came here to celebrate Thanksgiving. I think they just came on the wrong day is all. This certainly isn't like any Thanksgiving I ever heard of. If you ask me, it's just an unqualified disaster.
You won't get any arguments from me.
An unqualified disaster, that's a good expression for it. I don't think Hal and Margaret are ever going to get over it. Bob's just going to have to apologize, that's all there is to it.
Yeah, that'll be the day. If you ever get that tape recorder, I'd like a copy of that one.
Doesn't seem to run in the family, does it?
What?
Apologizing, I mean. I apologize, but I'm not really a collier. I just married one. Colliers are stubborn people. They just as soon ruin their lives as have to apologize for something no matter what they did. You take after the Collier side of the family.
I do?
You've never been wrong, Jeremy, have you? Never in your whole life.
I've been wrong. Real wrong. You wanna know how wrong I've been?
No.
Well, then don't say it. Don't say what you're thinking. I do not owe him an apology.
Of course you don't. We owe you one. It's all our fault. I'll just apologize right now for having ruined your life. There, you satisfied?
No. It's gotta take more than your bullshitting self-pity to satisfy me.
Jeremy, leave Mom alone.
It's okay.
She's only trying
No,
to...
Karen, let him go. He's not hurting me any with that pathetic kind of talk. I never talked to you that way.
I'm ready to go.
I wish you would get out. I wish you'd get out right now.
Jeremy, she's not responsible.
Yeah, the hell she isn't. Don't tell me who isn't responsible.
It's my fault, Jeremy. I said some really stupid things earlier that I didn't
Great.
even mean.
I'm not having any of that. You feel sorry for yourself on your own time.
I will. But I want you to know before you leave that I love you and
All
that
right, yeah. And I want you to know that whenever your children ask you how come they never see their Uncle Jeremy around, you'd be able to tell them that your grandparents kicked him out of the house when he came back from the war because he wasn't in the holiday spirit.
Jeremy, wait. Jeremy!
What?
I'm never gonna understand what happened to you. I wasn't there, I didn't go through it. There's no way on earth for me to know how terrible it was. Am I gonna be held responsible for it? It's not my fault. Are you gonna resent me for the rest of your life? Is that fair?
I can explain it to you, Karen. You want to know what happened to me over there? You really want to know?
Yes.
I died. That's what happened.
Jeremy, where's Jeremy?
On to his room.
Jeremy, would you come out here a second?
Are we gonna have another scene? Because
No,
if we
I'm not
are,
gonna make a scene.
you're upset.
No, I just want to talk to him.
Oh, there's gonna be another scene.
No, there's not.
What is it?
Jeremy, wait a minute.
What?
I just want you to know, that I love you. I love you. I know you hate me, but you can't think that I hate you. I know I get mad sometimes and I say things and I just can't stop myself. It's hard to see things that you know are wrong and not say anything, but I don't mean them when they're bad. I know you think I've done nothing but ruin your life and that I haven't been a good mother, but everything I tried, I did because I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I do wrong things.
Okay.
I never meant to hurt you. I just had to do the best I know how, and if it isn't good enough, it wasn't because I wasn't trying.
Okay.
Now, would you let me fix you something to eat, please? I could heat you up some turkey and some dressing, and you could eat it before your father gets back.
No, thank you.
Now, Jeremy, you gotta eat something. You didn't have any lunch or any breakfast. Now, I know you must be hungry. Don't you want anything at all?
Yeah, wrap up some peanut brittle. I take that with me.
Jeremy, Mother's just trying to be
Oh,
nice.
it's okay. I know he doesn't mean it, really.
You just can't be nice to him.
I don't want nice.
What do you want? You don't want anything.
I want to be left alone.
I'm gonna turn on the oven.
I'll leave you alone then.
When I'm out of here, you'll leave me alone.
Why do you have to be such a...
Jeremy, there's some English pea salad in there.
I don't want any of your salad, okay? I don't want any of your fucking turkey, or any of your fucking dressing, or any of your fucking apologies. I don't want anything from you, okay? Do you hear me? Just
Jeremy,
both
stop
of you,
it!
all right? Just get
Stop
out.
it!
Just
This
get
is
out,
my
both of you.
house.
Get
I'm
out.
not gonna get out.
Shut up, you old woman, all right? Shut up. Both of you,
Jeremy,
just shut up, okay? I'm sick of this bullshit all the time, okay? Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Both of you, just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
Jeremy!
Oh my God.
God!
You know, I never in 19 years,
Mother, are you alright?
I never, that I can remember.
Mother!
He always had so many friends.
Mother,
What?
are you alright?
Fine.
What's this in your hand?
What? It's Jeremy's little prayer plaque. He used to say his prayers by it. It hung over his bed. I'd go in there at night and help him say his prayers. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. And then the first thing he'd say is, God bless Mommy.
Hi.
Hello.
Sure is quiet.
Maybe where you've been it is.
I see all the cars are going from out front.
They left hours ago. Where have you been?
So this is Jeremy's stuff. What time did they leave?
Right after dinner.
Is Jeremy in his room?
Look, Daddy. Listen. You can't send him away. I mean, you just can't. He's acting so strange. It's just wrong.
I know all that. And I think the main reason for it is he's just not happy here. He cannot be himself.
He's not gonna be happy anywhere. It's not a matter of place. Whatever is wrong with him is deep down inside of him somewhere, and when he leaves, he's gonna take it with him. If you had seen him this afternoon...
I'm sorry about leaving y'all here alone, but I am not sorry for what I did.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jeremy.
All right, now let's just not get into this. It's not like I'm throwing him out of the house in the middle of a blizzard with no clothes on his back.
All right, wait a second. He was just in here. You just missed him just a few minutes ago, and he was screaming his lungs out and threatening us. And
He was threatening you?
Sort of. It wasn't physical, but he kept shouting, "Shut up!" over and over, and worse things, and you can't send him away.
All right, now I've thought this out, okay? It's not doing this family any good being around him, and it's not doing him any good being around us.
I'm not saying you don't have a point.
It
but
is not our fault. You understand that? It's not our fault.
Who said anything about fault?
I do not have to justify myself to you.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing this more for him than I'm for us.
Is that anything like this is gonna hurt you more than it is me?
I think you're old enough to know who and how much it's going to hurt. Do you have something else to do?
Yes, sir. I'm sure I can find something.
You ready?
Yeah, for some time.
Well, I'm sorry I had to wait.
Well, let's just get this over with.
All the banks are closed on Thanksgiving.
The banks?
Yep. So I had to go to about 100 7-Elevens to cash enough checks. Finally ended up over at Dos Gringos on Division Street. They were doing some kind of a buffet over there, and the owner, he's the son of a guy who works for me. This is about $300. There's about $2,000 on that check. That's enough to get you anywhere you want to go. It's not a fortune, but I don't have a fortune to give you. It'll get you by if you're careful with it. I don't want you to think that I'm kicking you out of the house, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm making you leave for your own good. It's what's right. It's what's right for this family. It falls on me. It's my responsibility as a father. And I don't want you to think that I don't care about you, because I care about you very much. You and your sister mean more to me than just about anything else in the world. I am doing this because I love you, Jeremy. And I think you're going to agree. Once you're out of here, once you're living on your own again,
The only thing that really bothers me about all that is that I need that so bad I can't afford to just tear it up and throw it in your face.
well, you don't have to take it.
All right. Here.
I want you to have that, Jeremy.
No. No. You want me to take it. That way you won't feel guilty. Now, no matter what happens to me, you're not responsible, right?
It's funny how wrong I could actually be. I thought you were going to say thank you.
Thank you? You thought I was going to say thank you. It's you who should be thanking me. Thank you for taking the money. Now, no matter what happens, everyone will think you've done the right thing.
I didn't do this for what everybody else was going to think. I did this for you. And whether or not you want to believe that, that is up to you. Now I'm going to have a word with your mother, and then I'm going to take you to the airport or the bus station or wherever it is you want to go. But you just remember what I said to you. And I hope someday you're going to feel better about me.
coat.
Bob, has he said where he's going?
No.
Bob, let him get away without letting us know how we can get in touch with him.
If he tells us the truth, then we're gonna know.
Bob, please.
I'll do what I can.
What if we never see him again?
Marine,
All right.
So this is it.
Karen,
Where is he?
he's putting his coat on.
Well, Jeremy, goodbye.
Let's just get this over with.
Jeremy, your sister said goodbye to you. Don't you think you say goodbye to her?
What is this?
It's just
What?
your little prayer plaque is all.
Yeah, I know what it is. What is it doing here?
I just thought that if you...
Don't you people ever stop? What's the matter with you?
Jeremy, just put it down.
No. I want to know what you people are trying to do to me.
Jeremy, I just thought you
You'll
might
never
like to
stop, no
have
matter where I go, no
Jeremy.
matter where I am, right? You'll just never stop.
Jeremy, just put it down and we're gonna go.
Bob, maybe we
No,
should...
maybe we should help. Pick up your stuff and pick it up now.
That's what I think of all the crap and lies you filled my head with. That's what I think of them, and that's what I think of you.
Get out of here.
Make me.
Get out of here.
No.
Get out of here. So help me God. I'm gonna break your goddamn neck.
You get away from me, you bastard.
All right, Jeremy.
I will blow you away, I
All right.
swear to God.
All right, Jeremy, now put that gun down, please.
You're lying. As
No.
soon as I put this down, you're gonna make me leave.
No, I won't make
This
you
is
leave.
it. There's no way out.
I won't. Jeremy, just give me the gun.
Listen, mister. You listen to me. You take one more step in any direction, I'll blow a hole through your fucking chest big enough for me to crawl through.
All right, Jeremy.
You know what you did.
All right.
Look down at the floor.
What?
I said, look down at the floor.
All right.
Bob,
Look down at the
do
floor.
what he
Do
says.
it. Listen what she's saying to you.
Doing
Hey.
it, Jeremy's doing it.
Last time, remember last time you made me leave?
Yes.
I begged you for something. Do you remember what it was?
I think
You better know.
you wanted the money to go to Canada.
And you said that my honor was at stake, that I would
No.
embarrass the whole family if I did that.
No.
Is that right?
No, Jeremy, it was against the law.
Fuck that! Fuck what the law said! It's what you said! You didn't want to give me the money then, now you can afford to buy me off, is that right?
That's not what the money's for.
Yes, it
Jeremy.
was. First, you tell me to go away because I'm embarrassing you. And now, I come back home, you're kicking me out because I'm embarrassing you. I'm beginning to understand that wherever I go, I'm going to embarrass people, is that right?
No, Jeremy. Please just put the gun down.
I trusted you. I trusted you because you were my father. I see things differently now. I see things as they are. You want to know what you did? You sent me to a place so bad that they did nothing but fight each other and kill each other to stay alive. So fuck all that crap about honor, mister. Now look at me. Now, I'm the embarrassment. I'm not the embarrassment. You think I'm embarrassing. Look at me now. Recognize me? I'm the shame that you've been living with for the past year. I'm the shame that you can't get rid of.
Kill him, Jeremy, please don't kill him.
She knows what I want. A mother always knows what her son is thinking. Come here, mother. I want to even the score.
Oh,
I will blow her away, I swear. to
Jeremy, you
God.
don't want to do
I will
this.
blow your...
Jeremy.
I know how to do things I know how to do. Get away from me. I will blow your fucking daughters away.
Down, Jeremy.
I've seen this before. I thought it was okay, but I didn't think it was then. We were on patrol and he's only killed 4 of us, but I didn't think it was okay. The sergeant, we were only getting the sergeant mad, but you don't even know what we're talking about, do you?
No.
Viet Cong, the Gook. G-O-O-K. There you go, I spelled it out for you. I was alone on that hill, and I was scared. I couldn't move. I thought I was gonna die. Why? I just didn't know what to do, and then this white thing started waving. And this Gook stood up, and the sergeant shot her. Come on! Not bad, huh? He wasn't dead, though. There he was. No more grenades, no more bullets, just him. We ran up to him very carefully. And the sergeant said, shh, kill him. And I said, I can't, he's a prisoner. This is how we take prisoners in Vietnam, soldier. You take him right now. I couldn't do it. I put the gun to my shoulder and I couldn't pull the trigger. I couldn't pull the trigger. I couldn't pull the trigger. I tried to, then I looked at his face. There he started going 90 to nothing. I just couldn't understand him. But everything he was shouting, I knew what he was saying. Don't, please, no, don't, I'm begging you, please don't kill me. That's an order, soldier! You his face started to change. And it was you. That whole time it was you. And he got down on his fucking knees. And it was him. And I killed all those people for nothing. And it was you that whole time. And it was you that whole time with your fucking duty and your fucking embarrassment.
That's not fair, Jeremy.
No, that's not fair. That's exactly what I said. You know what I did? I killed all those people for nothing. It was for nothing. Everywhere I went, I killed all those people. I saw you everywhere. I saw you everywhere, and I killed all those people. I killed them there, and I killed them here. And it was for nothing. For nothing, I killed all those people. And it was for nothing that I killed you over and over again. And I could have killed all those people for nothing. And I wanted to kill them for you. I thought it was you that whole time. I thought it was you the whole time. And here you are, still alive, telling me to get out of the fucking house with this fucking money, telling me what the right thing to do is. That whole time I wanted you.
Jeremy?
I don't know what's happening. What's happening? What's happening?
Jeremy?
Why did you send me there?
Bob, you're hurting him.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Sorry.
Hey, you're sorry,
Sorry.
all right. You're sorry, all right. You and your self-pity, but you're alive. You got that much. Get out of here!
Where's my gun?
Get out of here! So help me God, I will kill you.
My God.
I will. Outside! Outside! Get out of here! I will see you dead before you ever set foot in this house again, so help me God. Get out! Get out of here! He is never to set foot in this house again. You were never to mention his name.
Bob!
Daddy, he needs
I
help.
don't give a damn what he needs anymore. We need. This family needs. These are the needs we think of. I make the rules. This is my house.
Okay, this is your house. You know what you can do at your house? You can have it. What is that supposed to mean anyway? This is my house. Do you know what you said to me this morning? I don't care what he said, or how he said it, or what. He's still your brother. You can't do anything about it. That's what you said.
Bob. Bob, wait a minute.
No,
Bob, listen to me.
no.
Bob, I'm not defending him. What he did was wrong, but if we let him leave like this, if we don't do anything, Bob, they'll never forgive us, Bob. It'll all be over, everything, our children, Bob, they'll never forgive us. Oh my God, what has happened to us? It's your house, all right, but it's my home, it's my life. If I'm gonna lose it, then I wanna know why. Help me understand this, Bob. What are we gonna do, Bob? What are we gonna do?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to forget about this.
Oh, no.
We're going to forget this ever happened.
We can't do that.
It's the only thing we can do.
My God, where's he gonna go? What's gonna happen to him?
We're going to just forget about this. We're going to forget it and go on.